Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days.
I want to grab her by the bob and just shake her.
Yeah. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparation. She is so me.
I just realized they all have very long necks.
Long necks.
Littlefoot.
Was it the star thing?
Leaf star?
Starleaf?
Leaf star. Is it leaf stars?
Might be a star leaf.
I don't think it's a star leaf. I think it's like leaf stars, isn't it?
I think it's leaf stars, yeah.
Leaf stars, yeah.
Leapfrog.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Oh, okay. That's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Sex.
Yeah.
Sex.
Why are you whispering it?
Performing? Wait, no, that's Suki, that's you.
P.
No, that's Chinna now.
I know.
Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
Oh, what is with them in
But
poems?
the cool part is,
It's their literature club. But you're right, like literature doesn't necessarily imply poems.
It's all we do
When
is
are they
poems.
gonna read the works of J.R.R. Tolkien
Moby
up
Dick.
in here? Yeah, break
Moby
out the
Dick.
one about the whale.
You're not a man until you've read a book about a whale.
So true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
So, y'all ever read The Old Man in the Sea?
Oh,
Changed
yeah.
my life.
I
Changed my
became a
life
man
right
after
there.
that, actually.
That's true.
That's true.
How's
Yeah.
it been?
You know, a little in the breeze and
Little in the breeze. Nothing like it.
Nothing
Marking
like
your
it.
territory everywhere you go.
but the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no.
They're gonna
It's not a bad idea.
roast the posters.
But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There was no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with that, Suki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Ah.
Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming
Look
from.
at the looks of pain on their faces.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that Natsuki and Yori have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago.
I'm sure you can just read someone else's poem. You can get
Yeah.
there with like a name someone who writes poetry for
Yeah.
me. Come on.
Frost, Robert Frost.
Thank you, because
Yeah.
you know what I thought was
What?
Nick Frost, and that's an actor.
That's an actor, yeah.
I was like, it's not him. Yeah,
You
just
were
get one of his
close.
poems and read it. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Just get some Nick Frost, like
Some Nick
get one of
Frost
his. I was gonna say get a script from a movie and just read that.
Just read one of his interviews on stage.
There you go,
That he
it'd be
gave about one of
fine.
his movies. All right, did we read this part? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now
It's
I
a
check.
lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud. To a whole room full. I guess I kind of overlooked that.
I zoned out for 1 second.
So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun! That's right.
That's what she's gonna get up on stage and do.
Yup.
And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the feelings that brought you here in the first place?
Looks like Yuri's feeling something.
I know you... I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well,
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Well, maybe, but that's all.
Yeah, that's all it was. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any agreements left. Arguments left, I mean. I don't know why I said
She has no agreements in her
no
body.
No agreements. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else expectant faces.
Sigh.
Sigh. That's so funny.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously gonna be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica! This is too sudden!
Well,
I'm
if
with
you can't recite
Natsuki.
your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers?
Who died and put her in charge?
I think that, well, she is in charge. She is the head of the club.
I don't like it. Oh
She
no.
formed it, so I think she gets to, we talked about this, I think, when we started.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next?
Oh my gosh, Sayori.
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room.
I gotta be clear and confident.
More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life.
This is putting a lot of pressure on me.
Is this something else? Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her
Recitation.
how do you say that? Recitation? Okay.
There you go.
The four of us applaud.
So I don't actually have to read anything. Just pretend like I did.
Great, I mean, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next!
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
Oh boy. You can do it, Yuri! Oh, that's not me. That's not the name of the title.
You can do it, Yuri!
That's
I
what
thought
it's
that was a
called.
great title.
Yeah?
I just wrote this one on the spot to give myself courage.
You can do it, Yuri!
I can do it!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Whoa.
I like You Can Do It, Yuri.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's a deep one. Okay.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllabus of fierce and confident women.
Not a good enough reason to use the word quivering.
Nope. The poem is full
I'm here
of
for
twists
it.
and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the I can't read. Willowing fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation.
What a white knight this guy is.
I'm the first to start applauding.
Slow clapping too. You know he was.
Yep.
Yeah, just like that with that smug look on his face. There we
That's
go.
my girl!
There we
That's
go.
my girl! Come here, I got chocolate for you.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Oh no, you made it sad. That's a sad reference.
That was a good impression.
It was
My
actually
boy.
really good.
You knew exactly what
That's
I was going
really
for.
good.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Thank you.
They should get you for the remake.
They should. They really should. I would passingly could like go as like teenage. Wait, no, father of teenage son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I think so. If they put you in like the big jacket and everything,
Yeah.
and they just put you out there.
And
with,
I
like,
do the voice.
Yeah.
My boy.
My boy, my son.
My son.
And then they play the sad music.
Yeah, I think I'll do it. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Bless her.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is.
Is it stupid either?
It's sincere and bittersweet. Serene. Don't worry about it.
Words.
If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes poems, my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through.
See, we've been being mean to her, but she's actually got depth.
Yep.
I doubt it.
Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Renika liked it.
Dumb
Even
name.
me.
I love
I
it.
guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gently, that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Renika. It's not like I compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Renika lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Why
And
did
so
you hate
you.
Mean to
us?
us!
Yeah, what happened?
We were calling her nutsack for a long time, so.
She is a
nutsack.
nutsack.
Natsuki?
That was weird.
Are you sure you two aren't related?
Yeah, I know.
Am I the odd one out here?
Might as well be.
Natsuki?
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into
We
it.
don't even get to know what the name of our poem was.
Bitch lasagna.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing.
All right.
That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki leaves.
Every time he starts with the Natsuki voice, it's hilarious.
I know, you're so good at it.
Every
It's scary.
single time he
Oh, yeah.
starts up.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... It's called... But why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Oh, I've heard that song. Dun 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 dun.
Great.
Go ahead and jump.
We've activated them.
Might as well jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds.
Bravo.
She huffs back to her seat.
She would.
I can visualize the whole thing.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again.
Well, you do at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people.
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier.
Will it?
I could put on whatever face I want for other people,
Oh.
but then it's just my friends. But
We
when
are
it's
not
just
your
my friends, it's just embarrassing.
Aw,
I can
she
relate
thinks
to
we're
that.
friends.
Aw.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, this is just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your poem. Hey, we
Oh,
said that
hey,
earlier. How about
perjury.
that?
Oh.
I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Well, no problem.
Okay, everyone.
Music
I think
change.
that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up.
I like that that's just shouted out in the background like it was part of the track.
Oh, yeah.
Music change! Music change! Drop the beat!
Let me
I
hear a
know
new
the
beat.
festival is coming up,
Bring
but
in
let's
that
try to
guitar.
write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yup.
She popped up on the screen and I just went.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
I would not want to be a man in this group. It must be a little nice, though. Oh, man, she's
Uh-oh.
jealous.
Oh, I think they all are.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to this?
Oh, my gosh.
It's okay, Renaiki, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Did we only ever see the classroom in this road? In the hallway like one time? Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Fair enough. No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So,
She fumbled.
let's just say that one day, Yori asked to walk home with you.
Oh, Lord. Huh?
Well, what would you do?
What kind of question is that? It's a girl question.
It is.
You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
If I was a worm, would you still walk me home?
Well,
Oh. Ooh. Okay, listen.
oh my gosh.
We've been trying to kick things off with Yori, right?
Yeah.
Sayori is our like lifelong friend though,
Sure.
but we've been trying to kick things off with Yori,
But we do like Yori.
and maybe we walk her home and her parents aren't home when we
But
get
like,
there.
why
Oh
wouldn't
my
we just
gosh.
like lie?
Well,
I feel like whoever I was with, I'd be like, obviously I walk home with you.
that's true as well. Do you want to just lie?
Why would you not lie in this situation?
Does the game think of it as lying now?
This is like a scenario that'll probably never happen, right?
Right.
Yuri's never gonna ask us to walk, so we're never gonna get called out on
No.
this. We could just say, of course. Sayori, I would always walk home with you. Do we want to do that?
Sure. Let's just
Okay.
do that.
I would lie.
Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Ease. I already see her in a club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Renika. You think about me too much sometimes.
What?
Yuri
Never
would
happy.
deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Deserve it if she wanted it.
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Women.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating about something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off.
Did we make the right call?
I don't know.
I don't know. But I will say it's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about.
I feel like this is gonna come back to bite us.
What if tomorrow Yuri asks us to walk her home and then we have to turn her down because we were like,
That would piss me off.
Yeah.
it'd be one thing if like months passed and we were like, you know,
But
what
not
if it's
the
like
next
the
day.
next day?
Yeah, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time.
All right, so I mean, are we going to continue to pursue Yuri with reckless
Yes.
abandon? In that case, sensation.
That is a sex word, so.
I feel like we can pretty much nail her every time.
Probably
except for
Essence
right
or
here.
Crimson.
Crimson,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Wait, didn't someone write about Crimson
Yeah.
in one of their things? Who was
Yeah, it was one of the other two. It wasn't her.
I think it was one of the other two wrote. Yeah, Essence is probably.
Let's
Yeah.
go. We're so good
Can
at
we
this.
100% this? Can we nail this?
Vivacious.
Can we?
Vivacious.
It's got to be vivacious.
Judgment.
Yeah, Judgment.
No! Oh my gosh,
Get wrecked.
really? I thought for sure. Well,
Disown.
Sayori has like weird
Disown.
ones. Like that's gonna be Sayori.
You think?
I'm positive.
What about Heaven Sent?
Maybe
Nah.
maybe Yuri.
I think. But she always goes for the negative words.
Okay.
What do you think, Micah? Disown or
Disown.
Heaven Sent? Okay. Let's go.
All right. All
Infallible
right.
is a her word.
Absolutely, that's a big word.
Yeah.
That's basically
Inferno!
unrequited.
I just like the word. Inferno.
Oh, you just like it?
Disoriented?
Disoriented?
No.
Unrequited could also be Sayori
Oh,
because
yeah.
I think that's how she feels.
Mhm.
So disoriented is probably Yuri.
There we go.
Eternity is going to be Yuri.
You think?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, we are
This
gonna
is
100%
easy.
this.
Oh, come on. It's obvious.
I mean, pain. Probably pain.
It's extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Big.
Oh!
Why would it have been extraordinary?
Because it's a big word.
Dang.
It matters
This
how
one
the
is
word
her.
sounds.
Yeah.
Oh my
that
gosh.
is undeniable.
The fact they had that uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable's her.
Yeah.
Vitality was probably be her. I'm just
Yeah.
any word that sounds remotely sexual is her.
Yeah, or just dark and
High
sad.
vitality.
What do y'all think?
Yeah, go for it.
Probably.
No. Electricity?
No.
Maybe?
Coursing-
Massacre?
Like when she felt electricity flowing through her when he got close. Something like that.
Or maybe. What do you think, Micah?
I don't think it's electricity, but you can try it.
What? Maybe misery?
Misery,
No, that is
massacre,
absolutely
or wrath
Yori.
is
Or not
probably.
Yori. What's her name? Sayori.
You think Sayori's
Misery?
misery?
I think Misery is Sayori.
Okay.
What about wrath?
I feel like
Wraith.
it's probably also Sayori.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because last time we tested it, and all the ones that were like aggressively negative were Sayori.
Yeah. Okay, so let's try
Massacre?
electricity. Let's
Wow.
go.
Okay, that's unexpected.
Tenacious?
But cool.
Are you kidding me?
Tenacious is a her word.
Tenacious D.
Yeah. Lollipop. Nibble.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Oh!
Graveyard. Vertigo.
Existence? Vertigo is probably. We did Vertigo once before. I don't remember what it was though.
Yeah, me either.
Existence
Shame.
sounds very
No, not
existential.
shame.
Existence?
It's very existential. Would she be? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Contamination. Depression.
Oh.
Fester.
Yeah, memories maybe.
You think?
Memories alone.
Do you
in the
remember watching Cats and that came on? And it's just
Oh,
like
God.
we were all possessed by one spirit to rise with our phone
I do remember
flashlights and
that.
sway
Oh, what a
as if the
wonderful
cats took a
evening.
hold of us.
That was
What
a great
wonderful
evening.
I think we have that on video,
We
don't
do.
We do, yeah.
We should insert that into
Oh,
the.
it was so
if we
fun.
can find it.
All right, what were we gonna pick? Memories. Oh,
Meager?
Waterfall sounds like her.
Kind of.
Misfortune.
No.
Yeah, waterfall, sure.
Or misfortune. Those are my two guesses. Or imagination.
Imagination's gonna be like middle, one in the middle. What's her name?
Yeah.
Natsuki.
Nutsack.
How long have we
Nuts-
played this and I don't
Nuts-
know their names still?
Nutsack.
It's
Very-
Nutsack.
very
Okay,
simple.
Nutsaki, yeah.
What are we thinking? Waterfall?
Yeah, Waterfall. No! Micah, why'd you pick Waterfall?
I didn't pick waterfall.
Why did you reach over and push the
Well,
button?
we already
Yeah,
know what
Micah.
pleasure's gonna be, or Doki Doki.
Doki Doki.
Pleasure's
Doki Doki.
gotta be her, right?
Or romance, either one
If
would
we
be
select pleasure and it's her, that will confirm my theory.
her. I feel like it's been
Try it.
confirmed at this point, surely.
That is,
Yeah,
it's
there you
confirmed.
go.
Just look for sex words.
Agonizing.
Well, that's a sex word if I've ever heard one. That's
Oh
gotta
gosh,
be it.
agonizing.
Family.
I mean,
You know.
You know. Yeah.
I'm sure horror would be her too, right?
You think?
Like,
Or is that the scary stuff usually Sayori?
Sayori. Yeah, try it.
Is it
Let's just see
usually-
what happens. At this point, we've already. Oh.
okay.
Wow, Micah.
Well, that's right. She said she liked horror. And
Oh,
like
that's
one
she's
of the
true.
creepy.
Micah's
She's
paying
dark.
attention.
She's dark looking.
Oh man,
Oh, back here
I'm
again.
the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great.
What happened to her?
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Oh my gosh, it's y'all's favorite.
Squid!
Squid!
We like calamari.
Yeah, y'all love
I do.
calamari.
Squid?
That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
The tentacle girl?
What does that mean?
Oh lord.
I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all of you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Maybe it's like... Oh,
Mon-
It makes more sense in Japanese, I guess.
that's fair. I thought she was
Oh,
doing
yeah.
like an ink joke, maybe? Like ink from a squid?
Never mind.
That was really funny.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are.
Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her.
Hey Sayori.
I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to everyone else.
Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. A worried glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed.
Tricky word.
With everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Mana if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. That's my foot, Reese.
I'm trying to get past it to like the handle on this chair, and every time
Micah's getting harassed from all angles
he's
right now.
got a cat on his head.
You like my
No
jacket?
peace.
Hello. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Renika, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something in her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Renika. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Renika.
Me? How on earth would you come up to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club.
Why do I feel like Monica's trying to ship us with literally everyone?
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori's always like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Sorry, that's you. I'm just being attacked.
Yeah, he is.
It's good.
You're so funny, Renika. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her, you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here.
Listen to me, you don't ever come back to this club again, do you hear me?
Yeah,
Renika's mine, he's gonna be mine.
We hate you.
He's gonna walk me home. Do you understand?
I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary.
Oh boy.
But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering over at me over her book. but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself.
I mean, I feel like you don't have to do that.
Yeah, but now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything,
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Isn't he always alone with his
Yeah.
thoughts?
Yeah.
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Other creepy things, yes, but staring, no.
Not that one
Not
specific.
that creepy thing.
No.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
What?
What?
Okay.
Of
What a
course,
sentence.
there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping things to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Well,
Oh, here we go.
yeah?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Oh.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Vernika, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. That sounds scary.
Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it in that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
She's about to ask us to walk her home, isn't she?
No, no!
Yeah. And guess what? That's what we'll do.
No!
Yuri suddenly...
Oh, that's you!
Oh, yeah. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes.
If there was an alternate title for this, it would be Three Friends Read Over Each Other's Lines for 4 hours.
For 4 hours. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. What on earth? And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah,
That's not a compliment, is it?
it is what it is.
He's not game.
Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Why is that their thing?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
I like how we stopped off with Sayori, we stopped off with Monica, we stopped off with Yuri, but we are fully skipping Nutsack. We want nothing to do with
Nothing
Nutsack.
to do with Nutsuki. No, 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 no.